Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to do a little customizing on my Planet of the Apes figures. You might have seen the video that I released a little while ago that showed these in the package. I now have them out of the package, and what we're going to do is we're going to replace the hands on these so that they more closely match the face, more like the vintage versions, because as you can see on the new ones, Dr. Zaius has orange hands, Cornelius has ones that are the color of his beard. So we're going to change that, and I'm going to show you two different techniques for doing that. And so to start off with, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to remove the top from each of these, the clothing, so that we can get better access to the shoulder. So stay tuned. Okay, now that we got the shirts off of these guys, you're going to need a screwdriver as part of this operation. And you're also going to need some replacement hands and arms. So basically, Mego has done several different versions of skin tones in the past in their modern Mego line. So all you really need to do is find an arm or hand, basically, that more closely matches this. I think I'm going to use this one for Dr. Zaius because it seems to match his complexion the closest. And on Cornelius, I'm going to use this one. That seems to be the closest one. This other one seems a little too pale for both of these guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Cornelius and we're going to extend this arm out, and we're going to put the screwdriver through the elastic part, or the O-ring. So you just need to thread that through. Like so, okay? That frees that up so that now that you can undo the arm and basically put on a new arm. Simple as that. Okay, so this is one technique for changing the hand color. You basically are just replacing the whole arm. Now on Dr. Zaius, I'm going to show you a different technique other than this, so stay tuned for that. Okay, for this technique, what we're going to do is we're going to swap the hands on these. Now, I boiled some water in a cup of water here, and basically I warmed these up by dipping these in there for a few minutes. And what this does, it softens the plastic enough so that you can actually, grab it by the wrist and pop the hand right off. So I'm going to do that on both these because I've had these in the boiling water for a few minutes. And then what you want to do, you dip this back in here so it warms up a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to transplant this hand. Just pop it right back in there. Okay, so there we go. Now we have the hand color that I want on Dr. Zaius's arm. And now we're gonna put that back on Dr. Zaius, and I'm gonna do the other two arms, and we'll do that off camera, and then I'll show you the results. Okay, so our hand swaps and arm swaps are completed, and as you can see, now when you look at Dr. Zaius, his hand color seems to now match more or less his face color. So the only major difference is this hand doesn't have the same texture as the sort of like traditional ape hand, which has a little bit of, texture on the back of it. But in terms of like the overall look of the figure, I think it looks better now. And you can see the orange arms are still there. So, just changing the hand color on that, I think it makes look a little bit more like vintage. And then on Cornelius, you could see his hand color now more closely matches the color of his face, more like vintage. So anyway, I just thought I'd put this little tip out there, showing you how to make these hand swaps or arm swaps. They're really easy to do and totally reversible too, because as you can see, I still have all the parts to put them back to the way they were before. So, totally reversible, pretty easy process to do. Again, simple materials. All I needed was a screwdriver, a little towel, and some boiled water in a cup. And there you go. Pretty simple tip. And hopefully this is helpful to you guys. That's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Your support is appreciated. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, consider subscribing to the channel because I will be giving other customization tips in the future. Until then, I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.